The University of Nebraska Board of Regents on Friday voted overwhelmingly to reject a resolution brought by Regent Jim Pillen opposing the imposition of critical race theory at NU campuses. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. So joining me in our top story, following an extended comment period of several hours in which the public testified both for and against the resolution for critical race theory, the board voted 5-3 against approval of the document. In comments before the vote, Regent Tim Clark said he would be opposed, as the expertise of the university president and chancellors should guide such management policies for student, faculty, and staff.
To me, that means allowing our students the opportunity to have robust discussions in the classroom with civility and fully discuss all sides of an issue. It also means allowing our students to agree or disagree with what they are taught in the classroom, to state their case, to try and change the minds of others.
In a statement issued after the vote, Governor Pete Ricketts said the vote was an important step in the journey towards ensuring taxpayer dollars are not funding ideologies that divide people along racial lines and silence people's voices. He said while the resolution failed to pass, he was committed to continuing the fight to keep CRT from being imposed at Nebraska schools and institutions of higher education. Well, a 20-year-old Scottsbluff man has been sentenced to a combination of jail and probation following a plea deal on felony charges he sexually assaulted a minor. Efren Lovato was sentenced on Thursday to 90 days in jail with 31 days credit for time served, plus 4 years of probation on a single charge of first-degree sexual assault of a minor. In court documents, investigators said a then 15-year-old girl accused Lovato of pressuring her into having sex after a series of online encounters of sexual nature. Lovato, who will have to register as a sex offender, had admitted to having sex with the teen, but claimed it was consensual. In the plea deal, a second sexual assault charge was dropped, and prosecutors said they would not pursue Lovato on another sexual assault on a minor investigation. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's in with your full week forecast. You'll love that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, you don't have to be like a tortoise and carry your home on your back. They have mortgage experts that can help you finance the home that's perfect for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking for your next home or simply want to refinance the home you're in, the experienced lenders at Platte Valley Bank are there to help. Contact them at pvbank.com or call and visit with one of the mortgage experts to take advantage of great rates at Platte Valley Bank.
New looks and new decor can be found at Compliments for You and Your Home. Check out the newest styles from Tribal, Charlie B, Ethel, and more. Compliments also has the shoes, purses, and jewelry for any occasion. Plus, right now, get 20% off all clearance apparel. While here, take a look at our solar lights and felt birdhouses. Finally, visit our newest addition, Katie Chandler and her salon. All this at Compliments for You and Your Home, 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, we've got all kinds of stuff to talk about this evening. If you like clear skies, areas of some haze and smoke, that's about it. Otherwise, temps fall down into the 60s overnight tonight, upper 50s in a few areas. It's going to be downright hot again tomorrow and really Wednesday, but big changes are coming. We're going to turn much, much cooler by Thursday and rain becoming likely. Yes, likely here in the rain department. 93 yesterday for a high, down to 62 for a low. That's about where we should be. Nothing in the rain gauge, unfortunately. We're now a half an inch below normal for the month, and about a little over 2 inches below normal for the year. We got some storms around here on Saturday, but unfortunately, look at these. This is hail falling near Kilpatrick Lake, courtesy of Dan Fitz here. You can see that hail is falling in dry conditions. Look at there, no rain. That is just absolute hail. Big hail, too. We had some tennis ball, baseball, and larger size hail hitting the county road there and kicking up dirt. No rain falling with it. Really, the only thing you saw if you were in this hail shaft was just the hail on the ground, and no rain, unfortunately, with it. The good news was there wasn't a lot of wind with it, and this hail mostly fell in some rural areas and in pasture ground. But boy, pretty rare to see that with hail with nothing coming with it. That may be the worst type of thunderstorm ever that you could possibly get. 91 in McCook and North Platte, 85 in Hastings right now. The heat off to the north of us just slightly. That's going to settle down in our area tomorrow. We'll be 93 in Ogallala, 91 in Sydney, 97 right now in Torrington. Winds are light, under 10 miles an hour, so no relief out there coming from the wind department. Let's take a look here at severe weather threats for tonight. They're well off to our south and southwest and away from us tonight. Tomorrow we're going to stay dry here as well. Now we start to set the stage for some thunderstorms on Wednesday, but we don't see any severe weather coming right now with this activity. So tonight, just a few high-level clouds, areas of smoke and haze. That's about it. Otherwise, quiet conditions out there overnight and lows that are going to fall down into the 60-degree range, give or take a couple depending on where you're at. 67 in Valentine, 58 down in Sydney. For tomorrow, not going to be much change to this futurecast coming. It is quiet. You can see just a high-level cloud or two. That's about it. Late tomorrow afternoon, we'll try to squeeze a shower out. They're going to have a hard time making it down off the mountains. But the big changes are coming with this frontal system that's going to push through the area and bring us cooler temps by late Wednesday and especially into Thursday. Temps going to be in the triple digits tomorrow at 100 or better, 105 tomorrow in Chadron. Precip here the next 36 hours, non-existent. But look what's coming our way here according to the European models. This is for Thursday, Friday time frame. Wednesday night, Thursday mainly. We've got decent chances of moisture here. Maybe some moderate rainfall and widespread across the area. That certainly would be welcome news. Areas of smoke tonight, 60. Even better news if you're sick of the smoke. It'll be around in the morning tomorrow. I think it'll clear out in the afternoon. Some of the models showing that smoke maybe taking a break for a little bit. It's going to be scorching hot, though, at 100 degrees. Our 7-day forecast, we stay in the upper 90s on Wednesday, bringing a decent chance of thunderstorms late in the day Wednesday. Rain looking likely on Thursday. Look at those Thursday highs. Only in the upper 70s. We'll stay near 80 again Friday. Back to near 90 Saturday, Sunday, and Monday of next week. So not too bad out there in the 7-day forecast. And it's nice to see a chance of some rain and some cooler temperatures. Maybe a sign that fall's not too far away.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
It's that ducky time of year again. The 24th Annual United Way of Western Nebraska Rubber Duck Draw is Saturday, September 18th at the 18th Street Plaza in downtown Scottsbluff. Grand prize is a 2021 Toyota RAV4 from Team Auto Center. Second place, a 2021 Honda Pioneer 520 side-by-side from Sandberg Honda, plus 38 other exciting prizes. Adopt your duck today for just $10 at Team Auto Center, First State Bank, Main Street Market, the United Way office, or online this year at uwwn.org/duck.
Welcome back. Officials in the southern panhandle say speed appeared to have been a factor in a crash last week that killed a Sidney man. The Cheyenne County Attorney's Office says 37-year-old Shane Marin of Sidney died at the scene of an early Wednesday morning crash on a road near the former headquarters of Outdoor Outfitters Cabela's. Police say he was driving a sport utility vehicle at a high rate of speed when it went off the road, overcorrected, and flipped end over end. Investigators say he was not wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from the SUV. Staying in the southern panhandle now, as Garden County Sheriff Michelle Quinn has been found guilty following a domestic assault case in Keith County this past spring. Judge Edward Steenberg handed down the verdict for the 44-year-old in an order filed with the court on Thursday afternoon, saying the prosecution had proved its case beyond a reasonable doubt. The investigation came to light after an inadvertent butt dial to the sheriff's office while the assault was occurring. Sentencing for Quinn has been set for September 13th at 1:30 p.m. in Keith County Court. And Nebraska prison officials have announced the death of a second inmate who had been hospitalized after testing positive for COVID-19. The Nebraska Department of Correctional Services said in a news release on Friday that an inmate in his 40s died Thursday at a Lincoln hospital, the second Nebraska inmate with the virus to die in the hospital that day. The department declined to give either inmate's name, citing privacy issues, even though the department routinely names inmates who die in custody. The first inmate to die was a man in his 50s who was serving a sentence out of Box Butte County. Both men reportedly had underlying medical conditions. Well, straight ahead, Chris Cottrell heads to Gering to preview some of their fall sports. He'll have that at the sports desk right after this.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
I've struggled with my weight since I was 13, but weight loss surgery changed my life. I've lost 120 pounds, 80 inches, and gained a whole new outlook on life.
Weight loss surgery may be the answer to your weight and health problems. Regional West offers the support of skilled surgeons and a dedicated bariatric team for your journey to a healthier you. Learn more about weight loss options at Regional West. It's time for a new you.
In boots, new and old, you've walked the rows of life, a fence length of time. You fought the floods, snow, and sweltering heat, and lifted breathing and settled pain. With a smile and a cry, you've strengthened your community and future generations. Sometimes with nothing to say, often can't say enough. Like, let me do it again.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Fall sports all in one spot. On Saturday, it was a stopover at Gering High School for Fall Sports Media Day with coaches, teams, and some student athletes that are all gearing up for competition starting this week and next. Up first out of the chute later this week, it'll be the Gering softball team opening on Thursday. They've got a brand new head coach in Zach Ostergaard.
Obviously, I wanted to be in the program, but wasn't sure if I wanted to take on the head role quite yet. But you know, the group of girls we have kind of made the decision a little easier for me. You know, we have some hardworking kids, dedicated kids, and that's what really persuaded me into taking this head role.
The Gering softball team plays at the North Platte Triangular on Thursday, and then they're at the Aurora Invitational on Friday. Scottsbluff softball heads to Lexington for games Friday and Saturday. Two more to get to for today for Gering fall sports, including Gering volleyball coach Amanda Cochran, who's returning some real firepower to this year's unit.
Yeah, returners are Maddie Ray, Carly Pazanka on the outside, and in the middle, Cammie Newman is returning. And Sid Winkler played DS for us at the end of last year and will be setting for us this year. and Alex Gonzalez Orozco played right side.
Gering will be in attendance for the big preseason jamboree coming up tomorrow night. That's going to be held up in Chadron, where Cochran says it'll be big to see her team competing against other squads. And let's close out with Gering football coach Danny O'Boyle. The Bulldogs held full two-a-days last week with morning and evening workouts Monday through Friday.
I'm pretty pleased with where we're at right now. Still seeing some youth at times, but overall, with all the new stuff that we've implemented, the kids are doing a good job of trying to hammer out, their assignments and honing in on their technique. So it's been a good week as far as our install and all that stuff goes and how we're progressing with that. The transition from half rack to full pads, it was pretty decent. Saw a little bit of fatigue yesterday with it being our 10th practice, going from, Monday morning all the way to Friday afternoon. So we did see a little bit of fatigue, but overall the kids were excited to get in pads and we saw some guys flying around making plays.
The Bulldogs, they went winless in O'Boyle's first season a year ago as the struggles at Gering on the gridiron continued. The head man, though, says leaders are starting to emerge a little bit right now for the program as he starts year 2.
Caden Bonzak stands out. Colin Schwarzkopf stands out. We've got some senior guys, Tyler Garrett, Carmelo Timblin, Sam Rochlo. All those guys are doing a good job of being leaders right now, not only vocally, but by example as well. They're busting their butts and they're bringing guys along with them. But we've got some young guys that are very talented too. Tanner Gartner's going to play a lot of football for us. Mason Goodrow's been doing some good things. And we've got a lot of young linemen that are contributing right now. Zach Awayo stands out. So we're going to be young in some spots, but we've got a good core group of guys that are pushing each other as a team, and they're bringing a lot of guys with them, which is great.
Gering is set to open their season next Friday on the road at Torrington, a team that played in a state title game in Wyoming last year. Hear from Gering girls golf coach Jessica Boswell, boys tennis coach Ron Swank, and cross country coach Rick Merez on the radio side over the coming days and weeks. That will do it for today. The latest from right here at the FNBO TV Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan's back with more right after this on KNEB.TV.
When you call Gering Valley Plumbing and Heating, you will have options. Repair it, rebuild it, or update it. Whether your furnace stops working or your bathtub won't drain, Gering Valley Plumbing and Heating provides the services you need to be comfortable. Weekends, holidays, or late nights, we will be there. With over 30 years of service, our certified technicians and cutting-edge technology can keep your systems running at their peak efficiency. Gering Valley Plumbing and Heating, every time we enter your home, we leave it a better place to live.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Dusty Tuckness. He's the GOAT, the greatest bullfighter of all time. Dusty can't just wing it. He trains, he prepares. He's real smart and real tough. At Renewal by Anderson, we honor people like Dusty Tuckness, good people who do great things. Renewal by Anderson is proud to sponsor Dusty Tuckness, the greatest of all time, the GOAT, who would never put up with any bull.
What a year 2020 was. Now's the time to get out and travel this summer to see family and friends you were not able to see this last year. Spend more time enjoying your trip by flying United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with daily flights to and from Denver. Reserve your flight today and remember United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at ROMA Italian Restaurant. And don't forget, Thrifty Car Rental is here for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and hitch a ride with your BFF, Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, we believe in personalized planning for your financial goals.
As your retirement income partners, our concern for your success combined with resources from Raymond James can help you make confident decisions for your financial future.
Our team of financial advisors will help you make your money work just as hard as you did to earn it. After all, our goal is to help you reach your financial goals.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Kevin Fig, Financial Advisors, to set up your free, no-obligation pre-retirement review.
And finally tonight, a group of 7 young men and women from across the country have convened in Scottsbluff, Nebraska for a world-class internship. The Riverside Discovery Center has been giving students plenty of hands-on experience as they work towards a career in zookeeping. This year, the interns come from New York, Hawaii, Ohio, Minnesota, Arizona, and Washington State. Intern coordinator Sierra Spears says the group bonded almost immediately and have been doing great work this summer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been crazy from like day one to now to see how everybody is like pushed themselves to like grow.
David Diane is going to be a junior at Cornell and says even though there's a lot of dirty work at the job, he wouldn't trade this experience for anything.
It's really cool to be able to say, yeah, I'm cleaning, scrubbing, whatever, but 10 feet to my left across this wall, there's an Amur tiger. Like that's a neat experience. And then I think all of us really appreciate the opportunities that we get to have interactions with the animals themselves. So my favorite thing to do here is there's a new baby badger and we get to go in and socialize with it and get it used to people and feed it.
John Anthony Scott says he's learned a lot over the past few months.
I have basically grown tremendously since I've been here. This is my second internship, second facility I've been at, but it's helped me hammer down the things I already knew more, and it's also helped me gain experience in areas that I haven't done before, like paperwork for animal areas.
And Quentin Harada of Hawaii says locals may take for granted that we have a world-class zoo right here in our backyard.
Yeah, it's a very nice zoo. It's it's very small, but that's what makes the staff so great. It is what makes the focus on all the animals so great. With larger zoos, they do a great job as well, but naturally they're very big, so there's a lot more animals to take care of. It's a lot more business oriented.
In Scottsbluff, Ryan Murphy, KNEB.TV News. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.